Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise
Hello,
of a
everybody,
match that
and
will
welcome
really
to
get the
today's
juices
match.
flowing.
This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature.
So that's got things underway.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add...
Up he goes! There's the header!
These early exchanges have been frenetic. Looks like we have a proper game on our hands, Peter.
Chance for the header! Goal! Bayer Leverkusen!
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
So, a breakthrough already. Kimmich. Hullet. And the finish! And he hits the net! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
Peter, that was just a defensive act of generosity that was always going to have a painful ending.
Sporting grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Kostic.
And here's Hullet.
No, that's been intercepted. Now, that looks a decent ball.
Rummenigge really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
He rises! Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Rummenigge. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's had it nicked away. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Rummenigge is onto it in a flash. Nuno Mendes. Saka. He's found the way through. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Couldn't squeeze it through. Mendes gets a foot in here. Oh, that's a key interception. And that's really well manoeuvred. No luck with that dink over the top. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Oh, smashing header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Nice sequence of passes, this. Kostic. And it's Seedorf. Engages and forces him off the ball. Cleared without complication. He's going to be disappointed with that. Sorlot is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Kimmich does really well to win the ball there. He's picked his way through. And a header! And yet another chance goes to waste.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Bayer Leverkusen with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. He's got full!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Sporting are looking to go forward now. Kostic. Seedorf. Rummenigge. That's really well manoeuvred. Sorlot. He's through here. And he's away. Rummenigge! And he nearly went all the way.
Oh, after such a great run, I'm expecting him to go all the way, and instead, he just lost his way.
Bayer Leverkusen have their second corner now. Branthwaite can get it clear. Wan-Bissaka with the clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. Konate kept his eye on it, and he's there. Wan-Bissaka. Gullit might just make this. Oh, easy pickings there.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, nicely intercepted. And the first 45 minutes are up. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's one each. So your views on the first half?
It's been a really good watch, but I think the managers will be looking for that extra bit of organisation and focus now, just to try and get a little control on this game.
Sporting head into the dressing room after a half in which we've seen 2 goals, 1 each. And the game right on edge. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Rummenigge. That's very neat. And it's Seedorf. Some really good ball movement. And the counter is on. Saka. Sporting needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Bayer Leverkusen are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Saka. It's gone out for a throw-in. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, that looks a cracking ball.
The attendance for this match was 72,306.
And he was quick to react. Konate gets over and intercepts. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now that's well seen too. Sorlot.
Great hit!
And he thumps it clear. Gets his pass away. No, he's just misjudged that one.
Substitution on the field. Number 20.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 19, Alvarez. Coming on the field.
Nuno Mendes.
Number 4, Rafinha. Number 18, Robert Lewandowski.
Sporting do
Substitution
have
in
options
progress.
available on the bench if they want to go that way. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Rummenigge, the pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And now they can clear their lines. And it's Lewandowski. Rummenigge. Lewandowski. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Just eases him off the ball. Floats it up and over.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Seedorf. Well read, and the danger is averted. Araujo gets good distance on it. Seedorf did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Rafinha. Branthwaite promptly onto that, and that is that. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Chip through. Oh, delightful ball.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
And he's quick to snatch it back. Pass is just off target. Byrne is there to clear. Nicked it back promptly. Rummenigge. Lewandowski goes in for the header! That was a brilliant save.
Lewandowski is offering a wry smile there.
Nuno Mendes. And we're done. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in.
Flex your biceps to the beat. Me and my set losing sleep just to stay up in the dance. Please don't try this life we lead. She has no clue that her presence is the highlight of my week. She thought that I messed with so-and-so, but that was just a story. Life is good, no more parties, shook a guy might bore me. I come from that side of South where no fear was your uniform. Started dressing bright, reckon days look like a unicorn. But we was all one to something, this is what we rooted for. Yeah. Long time living in the city. Long time living in the city. Long time living in the city. Flex your biceps to the beat. Me and my set losing sleep just to stay up in the dance. Please don't try this life we lead. It's not recommended how I spend it. These days I just shell it on the record. Try to send a text, there was an error. Think I got the message, got the message. So many memories. Long time living in the city. Long time living in the city.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
Hello,
A clear
everybody,
night,
and welcome
all
to
the
today's
ingredients for a
match.
showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted.
Rummenigge! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Kostic. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Rummenigge. Rummenigge! Wan-Bissaka. Oh, that's well spotted. Rice. Kimmich. Oh, they could break here. Kostic. And they can counter here. Rummenigge. Kimmich. He's in a good position here. And he's heaved it away. And he's there to retrieve it. And it's Seedorf. Rafinha. And the keeper takes decisive action and reclaimed it in a trice. Bayer Leverkusen with the corner, there first. Oh, what a climb! And yes, it's there! And they're at it again in double quick time. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Sorloth demonstrated great...
Can he finish? They've done it! Another moment of magic. A real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could near well reward them with an equaliser.
Rummenigge. Konate with the clearance. And he's only too happy to take that back. And that has been cleared. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Nicely aimed pass. And it's Gullit. Lovely bit of skill. Partey did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Rafinha. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Back into the middle. Just too much on that. Played out to the right. Rummenigge.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
That is lovely. Sorloth. Now it's Gullit. That is a great pick out. He's shifting through the gears here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, they've got it again. Spread neatly. Burn cuts out the pass.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Kimmich. Kostic. Oh, a delicate chip through. No luck with that dink over the top. They get a throw in. Now it's Gullit. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Matheus Cunha. Chance! He scores! They have come roaring back.
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
This has become one superb game of football.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
And it's Seedorf. Can he put it away? And he's gone looking for safety. A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. Well, it has been a pretty crazy game so far. A game played out in extraordinary fashion, and the scoreline underlines that. So there was the first half.
We've seen some really terrific football in that half with the flow of goals. And of course there are mistakes, but I'm not in a mood to moan.
Terrific half, 4 goals split evenly, beautifully set up for the second period to follow.
Substitution on the field. Number 27. Coming on to replace him is number 19.
And that's the second half started.
Alvarez.
It's a decent looking cross. Hullet. Konate promptly onto that, and that is that. And he's managed to get rid. Alvarez.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Alvarez! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Bayer Leverkusen have their second corner now. Climbs up big! And he gets rid in a hurry. And one more try! Goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes. Chance for the header! They've scored! And with that goal comes comfort.
Bayer Leverkusen clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Bayer Leverkusen take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Bayer Leverkusen appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple. This is the time you need that pace.
Seedorf. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And that is as far as they're going to go. Rummenigge. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Kostic. No, that's been intercepted. Aim forwards. And now the breakaway. Byrne kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Kostic. Surlot looking to add to his goal. Can he latch on to this? Surlot. Oh, it's come loose. Well, that is one way to stop him. Byrne gets a foot in here. Seedorf. Rummenigge for Kostic. Matheus Cunha. Wan-Bissaka works it forward. And the shot! And again! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Corner number 3 coming up. They've played it short. Now it's Rice.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Strokes it back.
Modern football for you, and all that pressing.
Oh, and he's through the middle.
Great chance! They are rampant! And the lead is 3! It is surely done!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Bayer Leverkusen grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Wan-Bissaka. Matheus Cunha. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Kimmich. And it's Hullet. And they're back on the ball again. Now that looks a decent ball. That is good alertness. Alvarez. Now it's Sorloth.
There will be 3 minutes added
It's a
time.
mighty effort!
Oh no, a quite unbelievable miss. Seedorf. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that will be the final act. Sporting have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display.
Letting love and lead the way. No, I'll never let you go. Running deep and running free, like a river through your soul. Thought I'd never find my life, never justify my feelings. I've been searching for all time, for the dream that I believe in. I find a deeper love, open up my mind, set my spirit free. I find a deeper love, open up my mind, set my spirit free. I find a deeper love, deeper, 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 I find a deeper love, open up my mind, set my spirit free. I found a deeper love, open up my mind, set my spirit free. I found a deeper love, oh, yeah, spirit free. I found a deeper love, open up my mind, set my spirit free. I found a deeper love, oh, yeah. I found a deeper love, a deeper love, deeper love. Open up my mind, my spirit's free. I know I'll find a deeper love in me. Open
A place of liberty, billboard liabilities. Nothing here comes for free, but white beaches, mountain peaks, highways that never end. Route 20 east to west, from cities to the seas. Throw me the keys. I want the sun kiss overhead, high speed, mindset, cold ice on my wrist. Tell me it's a real thing. Bless this mess, promises a millionaires. Show me where I can get American adrenaline. It's an expensive game. Work hard so you can play. There's hunger in your eyes for milk and honey paradise. Born with a lucky hand. Say goodbye to middleman. What will it cost me? The land of the free. I want the sun kiss overhead, high speed, mindset, cold ice on my wrist. Tell me it's a real thing. Bless this mess, promises a millionaires. Show me where I can get American adrenaline. Bless this mess, promises a millionaires. Show me where I can get American adrenaline.
This is my decision. This is my decision. I don't think you listen. You listen. I don't think you listen. For me to come out, it must mean I'm a teacher. It must mean I'm not the same. It must mean I'm on your case. For me to come out, it means that I'm not the job. I want to show you my world. Give me one break, I need faith. Faith to believe you, faith to receive you.
seize the morning, take the ship as there is somewhere. Anywhere is better. You be selling dreams, playing tricks on our minds. We're talking about to give and a little one. Give us something real that we can all share. We can say we were part of something that made a change. Wed us all through the blue and lead us down. Got a world to run, it's not a sellable asset. Yeah, it's a crazy like love for you. I know that you don't care. It's like love for you. It's like love for you.
عايزة منك حاجة غالية عشان تهدي ما تقلل لسه رايحة فين ستايلست ولو عايزة كتير فلوس كل البنات لابسة بندانة وهوبس عايز ترضيني بتعمل المجهود ليه مش شايف حب عيوني just for you شو حبيتك شو دريتك مش عايزة غيرك انت ليا وانا ليك خدك مش عايزة بريك ماما ايه ماما ماما ايه ماما ماما ايه اعمل ايه ماما ماما ايه ماما ماما ايه ماما ايه ماما ماما ايه ماما ماما ايه ماما ايه اللي هو الحظ بيجي وبيروح يلف معايا سيبني ويدور وقفتك جنبي احلى حاجة بالوجود يا ما تنازلنا حتى نوصل النجوم الدنيا ولو عايزة كتير فلوس كل البنات لابسة بندانة وهوبس عايز ترضيني بتعمل المجهود ليه مش شايف حب عيوني just for you شو حبيتك شو دريتك مش عايزة غيرك انت ليا وانا ليك خدك مش عايزة بريك ماما ايه ماما ماما ايه ماما ماما ايه اعمل ايه ماما ماما ايه ماما ماما ايه ماما ايه ماما ماما ايه ماما ماما ايه ماما ايه انت ليا وانا ليك خدك مش عايزة بريك 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 ماما ايه ماما ماما ايه ماما ماما ايه اعمل ايه ماما ماما ايه ماما ماما ايه ماما ايه ماما ماما ايه ماما ماما ايه ماما ايه ماما ايه ماما ماما ايه ماما ماما ايه اعمل ايه ماما ماما ايه ماما ماما ايه ماما ايه ماما ماما ايه ماما ماما ايه ماما ايه
Yeah, day burger. Yeah, it's already yours. Daydreaming, keep daydreaming. Daydreaming, keep daydreaming. If you want it, you got it. Go for it, you got it. It's already yours, you got it. Don't stop 'cause you got it. If you want it, go and get it. Use your power, get to flexing, yeah. Keep on reaching, keep on daydreaming, yeah. Keep on reaching. I ain't gotta repeat or keep on preaching, but the gig is up and it's time to go. Time to change your life, time to take control. Who knows? Only you know what the future holds. Yeah, we from the same mold, but you own your soul. So this world is yours. No, this world is mine. 'Cause I stay on my grind. Let me remind you, time waits for no one. Clean up my home and then get my hair done. Feeling good. Time to do and be greater. Tell your friends you'll hang later. Fresh out the incubator, been cooking up. Keep my eye on the prize and my bookings up. Things looking up, shining down on me. And I don't ever let nobody talk down on me. 'Cause my mama told me that I'm the best. And if you feel the same, say it with your chest. Set my goals, then I manifest. I just set my goals, then I manifest. If you want it, you got it. Go for it, you got it. It's already yours, you got it. Don't stop 'cause you got it. If you want it, go and get it. Use your power, get to flexing, yeah. Keep on reaching, keep on daydreaming, yeah. Daydreaming, yeah. You gotta believe it. Daydreaming, and you will receive it. Daydreaming, it's already yours. Daydreaming, 'cause you got it, and you got it. Throw your hands in the sky, make it clap 2 times. Take 2 steps back like press rewind. Then do a spin if you're feeling fine. Now grab your friends and lose your mind. If you want it, you got it. Go for it, you got it. It's already yours, you got it. Don't stop 'cause you got it. If you want it, go and get it. Use your power, get to flexing, yeah. Keep on reaching, keep on daydreaming, yeah. Keep on reaching. It's already yours. Keep on daydreaming. 'Cause you got it, and you got it.
no be money. Who you don't like? Now only me. See as we dey like beans and rice. I will never leave your side. I will never ever go. I dedicate my time to you, my time. Even if the road be rough, I don't mind. 'Cause you be my G for life.
Spirit Mix.
Lights out, time is wasting on you. I got all my people out here shining, show you how we do. They'll be turning their heads when we're coming through. Yeah, 'cause you're old news now. 'Cause you're old news now. Lights out, time is wasting on you. I got all my people out here shining, show you how we do. They'll be turning their heads when we're coming through. Yeah, 'cause you're old news now. Lights out, here's what we're gonna do.
I can see that you test yourself. Don't believe you're the best you felt. Raw honey oatmeal could have guessed you're the best of health, but you feel like someone else. Dealt with a hand of stealth. Some poor, some got the wealth. Grab with a different shell, 'cause you're working with the hand you dealt. Back gonna shine on, baby, you divine. So keep on fighting.